Live.
Okay, so we're here. They're hearing us now.
Okay.
Good day, folks. We have a few hot topics for you today. This is Unscripted Table Talk number 11.
Wow.
Yeah, we are getting up there in the double digits already. Today is April 22nd, and we have
Sunday.
a few things to discuss. So, happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter,
For
everyone.
those who are celebrating Easter, for those who believe in Jesus and the resurrection, happy Easter to you. For everyone else who doesn't believe in that, happy Sunday.
Happy holiday.
Happy holiday to you. And so let us get into it. So let us start with our intro. All right. Okay, so we're back. And we have, as I said before, we have a few things that we need to discuss. First of all, there was a bombing in Sri Lanka today. This morning, to be exact. 207 people were killed. 450
Injured.
And it's kind of, I don't know if what we'll say, it's a month ago. There was a killing, a bunch of shootings
Shootings in
New Zealand,
in a mosque.
in a mosque where a lot of Muslims were killed.
Was it two mosques? It was two mosques.
It was two mosques. It was moved to two different locations.
Yeah, two different locations.
And people are saying it's alleged that what happened today was a retaliation of what happened then.
Yeah,
Because if you type Sri Lanka today, the headline come up as Christians are being killed.
Christians being killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
when the shootings happened back in March,
yeah.
you don't see those headlines. Eh?
No, you don't see those headlines. So, strange enough that the news would sort of manipulate the data that's being transferred. So, today, 3 churches in 3 different cities in Sri Lanka.
And 3 exotic hotels.
Three exotic hotels, were attacked. And a lot of people were killed.
Yeah.
A lot of people were killed.
So the luxury hotels is pretty much where like a lot of international tourists will stay. So right away they're targeting like English speaking people who are coming to visit Sri Lanka. Who most likely might be Christians as well.
Okay.
So yeah, if you put the two and two together, you can see
That
pretty much is a retaliation if you think of it.
And, we'd love to hear your opinion on this. The number to call is on the screen right now, 416-902-3860. You can also message us on WhatsApp or on Facebook or YouTube or whatever platform you're listening on. Because things are happening. Innocent people are getting killed. For what?
For the name of religion.
I mean... For those who are not biblical, sorry, excuse me, but these things were prophesied in the Bible. Coming down to the end of days, I hope that's not the case. But stuff like this, you hear about them, you read about them. Like I have a lot of friends from that part of the world, and my condolences goes out to them. My condolences went out to the Muslims, still goes out to the Muslims from New Zealand their families and whatnot. I mean, what is the cost of a human life today?
Pretty much nothing, man.
What does it take to do something like that? Could somebody hate people, another race of people, another set of religion that much that they would go and commit census?
I know.
Killings. And
it was suicide bombers too, so very personal.
Yeah. They took their own lives as well as a lot of other people.
Yeah, it took it very personal.
And I do not get why people,
do this kind of things.
Yeah. And I got a comment here from what it seems like people who attack innocent people at a place of worship are the scums of the earth.
That's what it said?
Yeah, that's what, you know, and I fully agree with that.
Yeah.
Because worship, whether you worship God, you worship Allah, you worship whomever you worship, you believe in something.
Yeah.
You go there innocently to carry on today because you're a religious person and to praise your God.
Yeah.
Not expecting,
doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah, not expecting to
lose your life.
To lose your life or meet your maker that day.
Yeah.
You know, people walking, you know, that is just senseless, it's wrong. And I don't know what to say. Like, and the funny thing is though, they kill themselves, so they can't be held accountable. But I'm pretty sure they didn't act alone.
No.
You know, something like this is pre-planned. Not by themselves, by a great organization.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe firmly that, you know, people in higher authorities who are supposed to know these things.
Of course they know these things.
You know? And they just sit by and allow these things to happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know, while the innocent pay.
The big guys don't get into
No,
problems.
they don't get their hands dirty
Yeah,
or whatnot. There's some ulterior motive that we don't know.
Yeah.
You know, what are we fighting for?
Pretty much.
You know, it is very saddening to see this. Like every time you turn on the news, like, this seems to happen at every major holiday.
Related to the Bible or whatever. Related to
Christmas. So
Christianity.
So Christianity got attacked in Easter because that's a Christian holiday. The Muslim mosque, I'm not sure what day of their calendar.
But even if you look, like, I told you this like a couple weeks ago, like it seems like every like Christian holiday they need some kind of natural disaster or some kind of man-made disaster.
But it was a flooding yesterday.
Yeah,
that killed a bunch of people. You know, but you don't hear a whole bunch of things. Like how could you hate someone? How could you hate, you know, humanity? How could you hate human life to do something like that? You know?
Oh man. That's crazy.
It's trust me. And the news, they don't relate, they just cover these things just to gain media coverage.
Media coverage, yeah. They're not,
you know?
Yeah.
And it's very sad.
Very, very sad.
But, you know, my praise goes out to all the people, you know, families of people that are involved, you know, from the Muslims and the Christians or whatever faith have you. I mean, we are all human beings, no matter what faith, religion you believe in. I mean, human life is supposed to mean something.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the greatest gifts to have life. True. And to have it taken away from you senselessly, I mean, that's just wrong.
Yep.
You know, but I'm just reading a comment here.
What are they saying?
It's, people like you and me are able to think logically because we're not consumed by hate. But unfortunately, people, no matter which group religion you belong to, are consumed by hate and are not able to think logically. I'm like, yes, they have the blinders on.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. Like, how do you get like that? How does one?
This thing is bigger than us, man. Like, this thing's coming from a political standpoint, from the heads up.
There's some ulterior motive that is going on behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just don't understand. You could just wake up one day and have no regard for human life.
Everything leads back to politics, man. I'm telling you that. But if this group fight against this group, some kind of benefit is gonna come.
Yeah, that we probably might not see.
Yeah, we not see. You know.
You know. Speaking of religion, I'm just gonna jump ahead to something. On April 15th, there was a fire in France of the Notre-Dame church. And early morning, fire broke out. The news covered it relentlessly. There's no avenue that you couldn't turn and not see that thing.
Yeah. Major news,
minor news, every
everything.
single news outlet, person with a cell phone, something.
Saw that.
Saw that, what was happening. Okay. That happened.
But no one died though.
No one died. I understand. However, the next day, first of all, Notre-Dame is an iconic church over in France. And
monument.
It was a monument.
Yeah.
Historical monument. And it was a money-making thing because they have tours, they have things. You have to pay to go inside of it. To go inside it. So it generated its own funds. Why on earth the next day the wealthiest set of people start pouring money into the restoration?
Yeah.
Like, look, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with you donating and whatnot.
True.
To causes like this. This is not a necessary cause.
Nope, not.
This is a monument and as a piece of history, you would like to see it restored.
And I'm sure they had probably funds.
They had funds. I'm pretty sure it was insured.
Oh yeah.
A building like this, I would not see. This is why insurance comes in. If fire, I think insurance cover fire. Like I said, everyone has their own beliefs and whatnot. But the next day, I see people donating millions upon millions of dollars.
1.5 to
1.5
exact to now.
$1 billion. $1.5 billion up to this day.
Up to this day, yeah.
One person in particular, Bernard Arnault.
That's a prince?
No.
Who's that?
That's the one that owns Louis Vuitton,
okay.
Moet, Hennessy. Notice I said Hennessy. He donated 200 million euros, which is amounts to $226 million the next day. That dude is the third richest man in the world.
Wow.
So it was easy for him to donate that type of money the next day.
Yeah. But not to human.
Yeah. So stuff that happened in the mosque.
Yeah.
No donations came from them.
Yeah.
Stuff that happened yesterday.
No donations.
No donations came from them.
Floods that happened in the past. Natural disasters.
Hurricanes and whatnot. No donations from none of these people. Right? Okay. But he chose to donate 200 million euros
to rebuild a church.
To rebuild a historical church.
Which
so probably church, that's fine. Like I said, insurance, I'm pretty sure the church has insurance.
It should have its own funds to rebuild.
Yeah, it should have its own funds to rebuild. Yeah. Nothing's wrong with that. People donating, and see it go back up. But priorities is what I have a problem with.
Yep.
Because there is much needed funds. Those funds were much needed elsewhere.
Yep.
Or whatnot. If they're looking for a tax write-off, I'm pretty sure
that's what it is.
They could donate to maybe some sort of charitable organization that can help people directly.
Even within that diaspora, European diaspora, there's a lot of kids on the street.
But don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
One of the prince in Ivory Coast in Africa pledged to donate money for the restoration of the church. So you want to tell me
Ivory Coast speak French, right?
Ivory Coast speak French.
So that was a colony of France.
Right. So but what I'm saying though, Africa, Ivory Coast, Africa. When you say Africa, you equate to poverty or whatnot. Also the media has it to say.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because we see that he, skip over all the other African places and donate to the monument.
To a monument in
France. Monument. What's the monument going to do for them?
Not even that who used to colonize them.
Yeah. Well, what is the monument going to do for them? That is what really irks me. That was what made me vex. Like, you have this much amount of money that you're going to pledge to donate while you have on the same landmark people suffering, people dying,
people being sold.
Yep. Libya the other day and whatnot and everything. Yeah. Now, whenever I see another Christmas time going to come up just now, those feed children 10 cents a day. Well, how much of it is now? I go send an email to them. Check that dude in Ivory Coast. I mean, why you gotta send for donations way across another continent when you have people in the same continent choose to not spend money in your continent and put it somewhere else?
Yeah.
Why am I gonna do 10 cents a day when you have people rich enough to donate to a monument?
Yeah.
Is a monument greater than another human life? No. Not in my opinion. That's my opinion. You can hold me against it. Your opinion may differ, but that's the way I feel. And
no, but that's standard logics though. Like, come on. You need to feel no way about that. That's standard logics.
I just think it was in poor taste that happened. Like when I saw that, okay, cool. You know, I'm going back to the Louis Vuitton guy, and Gucci and whatnot donated as well too.
You hit the nail out.
Yeah. I am gonna piss off a lot of people right now, and I don't care. Honestly, don't care. For those of you out there who wear Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, and drink Moet
and Hennessy,
may the grace of God be with you. Because
you just help to rebuild
the church of Notre-Dame, who has insurance that could rebuild themselves. Your money just went to rebuild something that already has its own funding. While other people are starving, dying, and some of them themselves are starving and dying.
Oh yeah.
And just to put on face to other people, they buy these products. But look, people are dying, no donation from them. Whatnot. Yep. One church burned down, money gone. Donation next day. You know. Look, Nipsey Hussle had to die before we hear about Nipsey Hussle.
Yep.
You don't think that if there were these companies, these people in LA and whatnot who are involved in gang violence and whatnot, they're avid supporters of these companies.
Yep. Pretty much.
They had to kill their own to still get some recognition.
Yeah.
You don't think that
the one that was actually helping them.
Yeah. But they will still wear Louis Vuitton, drink Hennessy, Moet. Like, it's your money, you can do what you want. I'm just saying, you know, it's a scale, man. It's a scale. Because
not balanced.
If your money is not able to help you in the end, then you just wasted your money.
Yep.
You know, help, things you stand for. Apparently, you stand for helping, monuments.
And these guys, they're going to get most of that money back anyways.
They're going to get it right off.
So,
even if they donate to a non-profit organization, charitable organization, you still get it back anyway.
Yep. They win both ways.
But look at their priorities. The urban priorities are for these companies who do not care anything about them.
Yep.
And the owners of these companies' priorities is to put money in a structure.
Pretty much it's like a political credit they're looking for, pretty much.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You know? Like, how much is a human life worth? Apparently not $226 million US. You know? And we have all the
Apple.
Yep.
Apple, even though
Apple, like I have a lot of Apple products that like you look at me, like they make good products. And I'm not being a hypocrite. Apple, I'm gonna tweet about this and I think you should donate your money, my money that I spend there, as well to benefit people and organization. I know they spend a lot of money in schools and education and whatnot. I must give them that.
Yeah.
But I do not think it is necessary
to donate to that church.
Donate to that church. Churchgoers, please do not misinterpret what I'm saying. I am not bashing the church. I'm not doing anything like that. All I'm saying, it is a monument, a historical monument, which I'm sure was fully insured. Insurance is in case of.
Yeah.
And if in case of happens,
then
you should be covered.
Yep.
I do not see why you should take other people's money to rebuild something that's already covered. AKA, that money will be profit.
Yep.
All right. There we go. You know, so if you have something that is already covered, you add to it.
Where does Apple donate their stuff to?
Apple don't donate to the church?
No, I mean like
No, schools.
Schools are in the States?
Yeah, no, here.
Here
Everywhere.
Okay.
Why not? So Apple have if you go in like some of them schools, the higher end schools, they donate a lot of iMacs like these ones to the libraries and whatnot.
Okay.
And they have special education programs. Like I've gone to a lot of schools and I've seen them.
To be honest, I think they should do a lot of donation in Africa. They should do more, I think.
But you see, the thing is though,
because you know why I say that? Because the main component that's needed for all these devices to work, is found in Africa, right? There's one special country that has it.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna harvest your stuff from there, you should be able to donate back there.
True. You mean like the
Cobalt? It's called cobalt.
Okay.
It's like a mineral. So without that, none of these devices can work. Your phone can't work. It's called cobalt. I think it's found in Sierra Leone, one of those countries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's something I learned something new today.
Yeah.
So I am once again not bashing the church. Please don't take me wrong. It's my opinion on something. But if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna donate to something that makes sense to people.
Makes sense. Yep.
Not make sense to your books and whatnot. When you have like people buying your products, it's not robots buying your products. You know, people with their hard-earned money or however you get it, buy your products. So if there is crisis, if there is famine, starvation,
you should be able to reach out.
You should be able to reach out without no problem. Like I would feel happy purchasing these items if I know
money is going back
to the community, some sort of community. You know, whoever needs it,
who need help though.
Yeah. You know, not a monument, please. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yes, but do not misinterpret me on this one. You know, it's just in bad taste to me that they do this. You know, and I'm gonna hit on the U.S. president while I'm at it as well. So Puerto Rico got damaged in the hurricanes last year.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump told them to go ask the president of Puerto Rico for donations. Puerto Rico is a U.S. state. So who do you think the president is? It's funny. I mean, how he lasts so long in office? I'm pretty sure they're gonna donate too. I'm pretty sure they're gonna donate. The U.S. Politicians gonna donate.
Oh yeah,
as well.
In their own backyard, they don't want to donate, right?
Yeah. A country that belongs to you don't want to donate. Well, ask the president. Okay, ask yourself that. You know, but folks, if you can send me a message on Facebook or YouTube or WhatsApp. The number is on the screen right now. If you're looking to make some sort of contribution to the podcast, and let me see what's in there right now. But it's kind of funny.
You got more comments?
Yeah, reading them right now.
You guys gotta be careful too with a lot of these donations that's gonna be going around. A lot of them are scams too.
Yeah, a lot of people can jump on this.
Yeah, a lot of people
can jump on this. Like we know a certain type of people gonna jump on this. I don't mind if they do. I really don't mind if they do at all, because we know, some people in Africa gonna jump on these scam donations. I mean, go at it. I don't mind.
Make your money, man.
Okay. Yeah, make your money. If they're gonna be ignorant like that with your money, might as well. Might as well.
I mean, Hillary Clinton and them did it, right? They scam people out of the money.
And now she's donating to as well.
Donating Haiti money.
Yeah, so people that drink Hennessy might not like me, but it is what it is. Like somebody gotta speak about it.
Yeah.
Because their priorities does not lie with the people that support them.
The thing is, when they go to the grocery store, the Hennessy are hidden. I don't know who's gonna come and try to steal it.
Yeah,
black people.
Right.
The stigma is so bad, man. Like,
there's a saying
just don't support it.
A lot of people want stuff they can't reach. So that might be a sales tactic if they hide the Hennessy bottle away from people, then they're gonna want it more. But it just puts me, in a mindset that if this is the case, I drink Hennessy.
Yeah.
Well, I used to know.
Yeah, well, I go once a year.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Well, Caravan at time.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it, man.
So I don't think
it's not even full price either.
No. Not reveal our sources. But anyway.
Yeah. You guys want to pour one for the homies.
Yeah, no.
$300, go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. So another topic that we're going to touch on today. Let me introduce this person. He goes by the name of Doug Ford. That's his legal name. The leader of this is more of a Canadian, Toronto, Ontario type of news.
Yeah. So
people from the Caribbean that are watching, you might not be so familiar with this, but I'll bring you up to speed. So this person is the leader of the Ontario Conservative Party.
Yeah. He's a premier.
Premier of Ontario.
He's higher than the mayor.
So he's a big boy in Ontario. Yeah. He's the man.
Yeah.
He went into office, got elected in office in March of 2018. So he's been there over a year now.
Yeah.
Promised a whole bunch of changes and everything.
Did.
Oh yeah, he did. Flashiest campaign and everything. Got elected. And now we're having a problem. People just realize they're having a problem. And a problem that affects everyone the most, some more than others, is the teachers.
The teachers, yeah.
Teachers are so important in our society, whether you like it or not. You could be rich, poor, middle class, upper class, lower class, however class you want. You have children, or you yourself, you attended some sort of educational institution.
Yep.
And these are being affected.
These are the people that teach your kids when you're at work,
They teach your kids, they babysit them for a whole day. Because kids spend more time with their teachers than with their parents.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with busy schedules these days. And this is what happened right now. The teachers are basically under attack. This guy is trying to save money. And one of the ways he's trying to save money is to cut back on the amount of teachers we have in the education system.
And increase class sizes. And mix people with special needs with
yeah. So they have different types of classes. They have classes with special needs children, and they have regular classes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a class with 15 kids? Like, a lot of people, it can be around more than 2, 3, 4 kids in the same room. And a teacher has to be with all them kids for 8 hours per day, 5 days a week.
They have different problems.
And the kids have different needs, different problems, different needs, different requests.
They learn at different rates.
So imagine this. All this stress is coming upon teachers and trying to cut teachers from the system. Tell me, how is that fair?
Not fair at all, man. It's not fair to the teachers, not fair to the kids. It's not fair to the parents.
Not at all.
Everybody is going to feel this one.
Yeah. But he want to cut teachers, and just to save money.
Well, he cut the cabinet, so that was good.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that. A lot of them, and they don't do anything either. They just be there to make money. But you can't cut the teachers.
And it's the wrong set of people you're trying to cut.
Yeah, you're wrong set of people. The cabinet people was fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So, people are trying to learn. Like I said, people learn at different rates. Some
different
learn
style.
faster than others,
Yeah.
Every child has their own unique way of learning stuff, digesting stuff that's been, taught to them.
So you can't even have a one-on-one with the teacher now.
No, so before these have like teaching aids and whatnot, you want to cut all that out. So there's people gonna be without a job, and I know they're in talks right now, and they won't know until Tuesday. Tomorrow is a holiday, so there's no school tomorrow. So Tuesday, some teachers don't know their fate.
Yeah.
So there's two types of some teachers are in surplus. So there's two types of surplus: surplus of the school, and then surplus of the board. If you're in surplus of the school, it means that they will find some other school to put you. You're still with a job.
Yeah.
If you're in surplus
with
of the board,
crap a smoke your pipe.
You don't have a job. So also they have this thing now with teacher seniority. Let's take, for example, someone is working in the library for a number of years.
You're going to take them up.
You're going to put them in a classroom to teach now. When was the last time that person actually taught a student?
Yeah.
Teaching a skill. And when it's going to take somebody from there and just put them to teach. Just because, technically, yes, they're a teacher. But have you actually taught a kid in the last 10 years? Last decade?
But
But
for them to make that change, though, they have to make an agreement with the union, because seniority is based on union, right? That's how seniority came along.
Yeah, and union will...
Union, yeah. So the government has to have a talk with the union, I guess, to change it up, to say, okay, we're going to go based on the qualifications of the person, not the seniority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to have 30 plus kids in a classroom.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is?
I don't even want to see that.
Yeah, I don't even want to be in the same room with 30 people.
I don't even want to see that.
Attendance at something like conference or whatnot with 30 people. Trying to get, especially kids who actually need attention.
Yeah.
How are they going to learn?
Some come to school hungry. That's
somebody has a problem. This one has a cold. This one misses their parents. This one didn't do their homework. And you try to put all that on one teacher? No, man.
Yeah, no, that's too much, man.
Yeah. Somebody send me messages. Yeah, a lot of messages coming in.
Read them?
Yeah, someone wanted to read one, so I just replied yes. Yeah, man. So it's kind of funny that he is concentrating on cutting teachers.
To save money.
I think he's going to attack like the emergency workers next.
You mean like
firefighters
and stuff?
To be honest with you, I do think we have an excess of police and firefighters, because so a simple fire alarm will go off in a building and 3 fire trucks are up.
Now they won't cut them because
I mean they're necessary workers.
Not even that. Every time a fire unit goes out, it makes money for the government. So
okay.
So like if a building and
but what I'm saying, you ever see like 10 people show up to turn off one fire alarm?
But they probably make $1,000. So
so they pay for themselves.
Yeah.
Oh man. And I honestly do think that Toronto especially has too much police officers.
Yeah.
Toronto crime rate isn't like other places.
Nope.
Yes, there is crime, but it's not, the crime rate is not out of hand.
They're just bugging people without the speed limit.
These police have nothing to do but harass people on a daily basis. Don't get me wrong. They have to do their jobs, and we shouldn't be speeding. Nor should be drinking and driving.
Yeah.
Right?
Smoking and driving.
Smoking and driving now too. But stuff like you by the side of the road just trying to give people speeding tickets.
You're going out at 10, 15.
Yeah.
Trying to bug guys for that.
Address that situation. But for God's sake, leave the teacher them alone.
Yeah.
They should have more teachers.
Oh yeah.
If you want your children to come out something, they say children are the future. But if you don't teach the future, how are you gonna come out? You're gonna have crime.
Oh yeah.
In exponential rate. So let me explain the process of who is in a classroom. You have your normal kids. Okay, every kid, unless you have identified special needs from daycare or something, you come in as a normal child.
Yeah.
During 3 months or so.
There's a process to actually be identified as a
right.
child.
So you want one. No. You have some bad children, some bad picnic.
Yeah.
Real bad one.
Real bad.
No.
Then born bad.
Born bad, come to school, bad. Okay? In order for the board to hire someone and think it's necessary to have that person to monitor these kids, there has to be an observation period, which is about 3 months. So the teacher has to log all incidents, report all incidents, submit all incidents, and whatnot for 3 months. So the other kids are getting bullied and harassed for 3 months before they decide to have someone there
to
monitor that kid specifically.
Wow.
Imagine a teacher by themselves.
Like agree, man.
Yeah. It is ridiculous the way they do things. And you would think that this is not classified as a third world country. And
buddy.
I think that the third world education
is
way more advanced.
Yeah, of course.
They have proper way of dealing with stuff than this. Yes, teachers might not get paid the same. The salaries is different. But I think that, I can only speak for the Caribbean because that's where I grew up.
Yeah.
I think the education system is way more advanced in terms of resources.
Yeah.
There are a lot of smart people in the Caribbean and whatnot. And I had a few teachers that during my time were brilliant and then they still stick out in my mind.
Yeah.
It's funny to see that up here you have to go through so much to become a teacher and you can't make it a daily bread. Your teachers still have to go and look for like a second job. You think you teach all them kids in one day and still have to go flip burger somewhere or do some other job just to make ends meet?
Because you have to do most of the stuff out of your work, even though on your own time.
Like someone mentioned here, imagine a birthday party with 30 plus kids.
You go nuts.
Yeah, so that's what teachers have to face on a daily basis. Yep. I think teachers should get pedicures, manicures, massages, and therapy once a week. Just to deal with some of these children.
They should have them. They should have those stuff on site.
School. Each school should have like a mobile massage trailer and whatnot. Yeah, teacher could go during lunch or one just sit back and and just relax themselves and get ready for the afternoon period.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's not easy. Parents these days, and I'm not excluding myself out of this one. Do electronic parenting. I'm guilty of that sometimes. And it is funny that we are having all this just to defer real parenting while the teacher doesn't have the same option. True. A teacher can give your kids an iPad to play with. While the parents can get over that. Yeah. We have it easy. They don't.
Yeah, they don't,
yeah. I think they should be treated better.
It's not even that too. The teacher has to teach the class in a way to make sure that the kids prosper, because that grade will affect the teacher when on in the following semesters and stuff. Yeah. Because if the class has a high failing rate, she's in problem because they want to know why class failing.
Understand? You know, and I do hope the union comes through for these teachers and whatnot, because I would hate to see that teachers who are responsible for teaching the youths of tomorrow and the future be out of a job just because someone's trying to save money.
Yeah.
And whatnot. You know what? Maybe Mr. Louis Vuitton and whatnot should donate some money to help the teachers.
I know.
You don't think that's a worthwhile cost?
Of course. Get a mobile station to get the massages and stuff.
Yeah, I think, man. Put a mobile station. I think 200 million euros could do wonders, Terry.
Yeah, man. You will get a lot of sales, man. You make that money back.
Maybe you should run a couple schools. People, don't get me wrong. Please do not go burn any schools. Don't say Barry send you to burn any schools. Please do not do that. Let me take that statement back. Please do not burn any people's schools or whatnot for no attention for the billionaires, please.
Oh, man.
But you see the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that the priorities of the rich, the super rich.
It's twisted.
Twisted is
Twisted,
we
man.
need to find a better word for twisted, because we're having these problems. I think there are problems. You know, a cathedral being burnt down for whatever reason.
With no one inside of it.
No one inside of it. No one got hurt. No one got injured. And whatnot. This is directly affecting people and the next generation. I would think that this is a bigger crisis than that.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
But it's don't make the news as often.
No. You won't see this in the news. The news barely touched over it. You know what the news said? Is that there are talks with the school board and the premier to come to some sort of arrangements. No details, no this, no that. You know, they're trying to keep this hush-hush and put their focus elsewhere. Then the news is very biased. You know?
Wait, you notice though, when they have problems with the tertiary education, the colleges and stuff, they seem to come to agreement faster.
Yeah.
Because
they're giving, college
books.
expensive. Yeah. When you have international students and that, you know, and more specifically, we're referring to teachers of elementary school.
Yeah.
And
secondary.
What do you call it? High school.
High school.
High school.
And elementary.
You know. And someone mentioned here the teachers not only have to deal with the children, but they also have to deal with the parents that have the same behavior with the children. Oh boy.
Wow.
You know, for real.
That's a good one.
That's a real good one. No, some of these parents are ridiculous.
Ridiculous, man.
Because you can't talk to the child a certain way. They want to run up in school and point up in your face and bring gun talk or whatever time to talk to you or whatnot. So teacher not only has to watch themselves, watch how they conduct themselves. They're being paid to do a job. And watch your brats of children.
Yep.
Trust me, not all children are nice. You know, there are some really bad ones. It is what it is. The teachers have to deal with all that, plus manage their own personal lives. You know?
I guess that's why they say, was the new thing that they came up with, saying no kids will be left behind, so pretty much they put you up, even though you fail or whatever.
So even if you're...
Yeah, I think that's something new that... Well, if you're gonna make my job so hard, I will pass everyone.
Yeah,
it reflects good on my on my credit.
Okay, but
and then in the long run, the kid it's bad for the kids.
But you
right?
know what? You know, some parents can't even teach their children. You know, and they want to have the more say.
Yeah,
in the whole thing.
But some of them don't even know.
Why don't we speak out as a people for these teachers? I honestly feel it for them.
For real.
I honestly feel for them. If anyone that needs donation, it should be the teachers them.
Yep.
They should be paid high.
Really?
And they should be taken care of. Teachers should have the same benefits as people on welfare.
Is it social worker thing?
Teachers, yes. Teachers should have social workers showing up at your place, you know, washing the dishes for you when they go to school. You know, teachers should have access to medicare. Listen, I know people that are on welfare.
Stainless steel fridges and stuff.
You know what? Stainless steel fridges. You know, they get their mortgage, a special mortgage rate. They get $10 internet. I know about that too. You know?
How much you get to pay for internet?
$10.
Wow.
No, somebody tell me they pay $10 for internet one day.
High speed
internet. Fido.
Wow.
Fido was in that one that they had. So I'm like, $10 the internet? Well, I mean, how you pay $10 the internet?
Highly subsidized, man.
They say, yeah, it's remember I the welfare.
Wow. You just stop work, man. Holy man.
Joseph, your brother, your cousin, beg you up still. You say, remember I the welfare. So people on welfare pay $10 the internet. I mean, you know what? To each his own. Now, if the government gonna be good to you like that, I mean, yes, the government should be good to teachers too.
The government is.
I hear that. And the same one them who is on welfare is the same one them that have the bachelor in them.
Oh man,
giving the teachers problems.
If you're on welfare, you should have enough time to teach your kids.
Yes,
proper etiquette.
Yes, you have certain benefits, and I see the benefits them. Like their social workers come visit them twice a day. Of some who I've seen. Everything is subsidized, rent paid and whatnot. So why teachers are responsible for your bachelor in them?
Yeah.
And they can't have no benefits.
Yeah.
All they have is
and they still have to pay tax.
Yeah, they still have to pay tax. They still have to work a second job. I see teachers driving Uber.
For people who don't understand the life in Ontario, especially. You turn on the car, the government in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Carbon tax just went down.
Pretty much everything you do in Ontario, the government is in your pocket, man.
Yeah.
You understand? That's the kind of life we live in. So
okay, somebody just said, how come Mr. Ford reached where his position right now if he didn't have good teachers? So he had good teachers, but he didn't want to teach three teachers the same.
You sure you have everything up there?
Well, boy, we go find that out.
That don't mean nothing, Maybe it's family inheritance,
Well, he in a higher position than me and you.
That don't mean nothing, Money run things, you understand?
In a higher position than me and you for sure. Like yes. Like I say we should have, Canada love to protest. I say we should protest.
You think so?
For equal rights and justice for teachers.
Ontario don't like protest. Montreal. If this was Montreal, I'm telling you.
Nah, them thing happening in Montreal.
If this was Quebec, this would be a total different situation.
No, them thing happening in Quebec, man. Now we don't hear about them things. They get paid properly out there. Everything nice. They eat their baguettes and whatnot. And poutine, no, we good.
Make crepe.
Yep. But what on a real is very disheartening.
It is
for teachers to
talking about taxes and stuff. You heard what he said?
No.
So pretty much he's upset at the federal government for implementing the carbon tax. So he's blaming Trudeau.
Right.
So what he's telling the gas stations in Ontario is that they have to put a sticker on each pump
to
saying that these taxes was not from the provincial level, it's from federal level. And if you don't put it, he charging you. So each gas station will be charged $200 a day.
If they don't put that sticker. Yeah. Oh. Well, everybody was clear to see. So gas prices right now. So somebody sent me a message. Said the way how gas prices high in Ontario right now. It's cheaper for snort cocaine and run up and down, run to your destination. Man. But all jokes aside, it's a very serious matter.
It is.
We won't know the full extent
until Tuesday.
How many people are affected until Tuesday. Right now, teachers can't even talk. They can't even, say nothing. I was hoping to get an interview with a teacher, for the show to show people exactly what they're facing, what are their daily struggles, what they would like to see happen in schools. What would be the ideal school situation?
And as you talk about that, it's bad too because these teachers have been paying union dues for all these years. Mm-hmm. So, what are they getting from it now?
They're not getting a massage. They're not getting no welfare treatment.
They're losing their job.
They're losing their job.
Wow.
On the brighter side, though, if it so happens that somebody loses a job, I encourage them to go on welfare.
Oh.
Yeah, I would encourage.
A rich person told me.
Yeah.
They said no one should be scared to go on welfare or embarrassed. It's there.
Uh-huh.
If you reach into the situation, you use it.
Yeah, I would encourage them to
bankruptcy.
I think that if you've been treated this poorly and the system screw you over like that, might as well enjoy some benefits.
Of course.
You know, you didn't put yourself out of a job.
No.
You're willing and able to teach. But they decide to put you out of a job.
Yep. Use the EI.
You know, so now I think they should take care of you.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't take care of you when you was in school. Teaching, you know, some of their kids, but
oh man.
It is what it is now. And yeah, we have a lot of comments today. A lot of comments.
Look forward.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
read some.
I can read some of them. Oh, someone said giving parking tickets is a way of the province to make money.
Bro, I hate that, man. Parking tickets is like, oh my gosh.
I think I got one to pay. But that was my fault though.
You ever see them parking sign? They say parking enforcement from 9 to whatever. And they have big stop signs, they don't stop.
Okay, well here so here were teachers coming again. So teachers are help you as a person decipher some of these signs because they have conflicting signs, as you mentioned there. You know, no stopping. And you have a parking thing, a parking meter right there. So why would you do that?
Exactly.
You know? And the thing them change so often, you can't park between certain times.
Yeah.
And whatnot. I had my vehicle towed away the day I was shooting a wedding. I could never forget that. Like, Facebook came, it cost so much that day. It is what it is. You know, and it's such extortion. They're making money. Yeah. Because what they're doing is illegal. You park from a certain time. Come out to get my vehicle now. My vehicle's gone. There's no sign to say where I can retrieve my vehicle. I had to ask someone in a neighboring building who's probably sees this every day. What's the thing? And they give me a number to call. Wow. So I had to call the people. And if I don't show up for my vehicle by 5 p.m., that's an extra charge. Wow. So the towing company is charging me to collect my vehicle.
And hold it.
And hold it, which they illegally moved. Because I never tell them to move my vehicle. They give me a ticket and still tow my vehicle. And I have to pay the towing company extra charges if I don't show up by a certain time. Yeah. You took my vehicle. How you want me to get there? Yeah. so I don't have a vehicle, but yet I have to shop before a certain time to avoid fees.
It's extortion, man.
You know?
Trust me.
When I show up now, I'm going on a rant here right now. When I show up, they ask to see my ID and my driver's license so I can retrieve my vehicle. So my response to them, you didn't need these things to tow my vehicle in the first place. So why you need my thing to collect?
Oh man,
you know, it's funny. They don't need no credentials to tow my vehicle away, but they need credentials to retrieve my vehicle.
If they damage the vehicle in the process, how does that work?
That's a good question. Yeah, it's a very good question. Yeah. You know, supposedly you can ask them to my vehicle while towing it.
Because if I go and I see my arms and they mash up, like, what am I supposed to do? You know, like.
You know, it's funny. That cost me like $450 that day. And the funny thing is I paid for parking too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is a time.
A time after 4 o'clock your vehicle gone on Young Street.
Crap.
And that got put in there when Doc Ford and them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So the Ford government is making money. And they're trying to save money elsewhere where it's not necessary. So leave the poor teachers. Let them
alone, man.
Leave them alone. Leave them with their jobs. Give them better benefits. At least take care of them. They take care of our kids. And some kids are worse than some. A lot worse than some. And they have to deal with all that. Please. Do not put extra stress on the teachers. They are human beings as well.
And then you had a parent-teacher confrontation every
so
often.
It depends on which neighborhood. Their confrontation is worse. You know, I would think the confrontation in Town Hill is much nicer than a confrontation in North York. Oscar, bro. You know? Oh man. I mean, Marca might be a different story because there might be, you know, some high flying action involved and for Kung Fu, but
I mean that you decipher someone who doesn't speak proper English.
Exactly.
You know? So
you know, but it is very bad. And people, I mean, we try to bring topics to you on a bi-weekly basis that are missed by the mainstream media.
Yeah.
And just to get people up to speed of what's happening, because they don't tell us a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's our duties as individuals to research these things and, may come to our own assessment. We try to do that for you. We understand that everyone's busy and whatnot. And we appreciate the comments. We got a lot of comments today, and a lot of interaction from everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate it. We're gonna come at you again in
2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time. Not next Sunday, the Sunday after that. And we're probably gonna follow up on the teachers' topic because decisions won't be made until Tuesday. We're gonna know the fate of the teachers. And with that being said, folks, we come to the end of another Unscripted Table Talk. This was episode 11. We thank you. We encourage you to like, subscribe, share with your friends. And we hope to see you in another one.
All right. Have a good
one.
night.
Peace out.